Hi, this is Regina Thomas. And in keeping with that Puget Sound concert opera tradition of getting off that beaten path, we are excited to present some rare compositions performed by a very unusual voice type. This week we have contralto Rachel Moss. The contralto is an operatic voice type that has the lowest possible tessitura for a woman. She sits between the tenor and the mezzo soprano in range. Now, when we're talking about a tessitura, the contralto may have occasional high notes, like as high as the mezzo soprano or even a soprano, but the majority of her singing is in that lower register for a woman. Those are her money notes, if you will. And our contralto, Rachel Moss, has a wonderful, warm, rich, beautiful lower register, as we would only hope that a good, true contralto would have. And she has selected a beautiful program with the theme of sea, sky, and earth. And the composers that she selected, we don't get to hear very often. So, another plus in my book. They're very worthy composers, wonderful composers, all of them, and they each faced quite a bit of adversity in the pursuit of their art. We have Opus 1 of 6 songs by Fanny Mendelssohn Hensel, and then the British composer Ethel Smythe, Moods of the Sea, and finally the African American composer H.T. Burleigh. Rachel has selected a special grouping of songs of her own choosing. Now, as I mentioned, these composers all had some very special stories and adversity that they faced in the pursuit of their art. I'll be doing some special postings specific to each of these composers, so if you're interested in learning more about each of those composers, I invite you to check those out. The pianist is John Burkhart, and our wonderful contralto again is Rachel Moss, and enjoy that wonderful program of Hensel, Burleigh, and Smythe.